It is our regular Tuesday group mentoring call. This is our third month heading into it, and this call has replaced all calls. So I'm not doing any individual calls with anyone. I recently opened it up to doing that because I know some time has passed and some of you really need like a call to talk about structuring or just to connect with me or connect with me and another member on the team, or you're growing your team and we need a three-way call with you and your new builder. So I am opening up scheduling individual calls with me. But for the most part, since we started Diamond Club, and we have 3 of our team members in Diamond Club, I wanted to make sure that I could give Diamond Club my all and those girls if they needed me and keep up with everything else. Of course, the pandemic happened, and then now we all have our kids at home, and then I moved last month, and I'm still like technically moving because I have things everywhere. And so I appreciate you guys being flexible with me, and really it was you guys stepping up into being resourceful in your businesses so that we could all be part of Diamond Club, and I could, give some attention to my kids with homeschooling and supporting the team in other ways, and also being open to connecting together as a team in these group mentoring calls. So I appreciate you guys for stepping up, for being resourceful, for being understanding. And we will continue with group mentoring calls for the rest of May and then all of June. But I'm now opening up individual calls with me if you are one of the wellness advocates who gets mentored by me. So you're enrolled to me, and we usually do mentoring calls, right? Because if you're enrolled to one of the other wellness advocates, you guys can mentor with them. Alrighty. So this is our second call in May, and today we're doing some celebrations. So we don't have team calls right now, and so these group mentoring calls will be both mentoring and team calls. And I hope you guys can feel that when you come, and feel free to talk and ask questions in these calls when those times are available. We're going to start with some team celebrations. Woohoo! That's the wrong one. Hold on. I have 2. This one. So we had some, whoops, hello? Wow, oh my God, my AirPods are so loud. That was crazy what I just heard. Okay. April was a huge month for us. And so congratulations to everyone again. I want to talk about the point of celebrating. Okay. So it's not just, I don't want you guys to ever feel like you can't celebrate. And I want you to make sure that you do celebrate things. I have always been someone who celebrates. I feel like a lot of if I try to think of like, why do I celebrate things? I don't feel like I was raised in a family that celebrates a lot of things. But I think what happened was, as I found myself on my own at 18, I needed to go to my dream school. My parents got divorced. They couldn't support me financially. I had to work 2 jobs while going to college, all of that stuff. I found a way, as part of like, I feel like mindset, and to keep myself feeling supported, I found a way in celebrating. And when you celebrate all the little things, it also helps you be present in what you have accomplished. And so if you're not feeling that, I would hope that you start to open up to it, because sometimes I'll text you guys and like, oh my gosh, you did so good this, and congratulations. And if you feel like you're like, oh, well, why am I celebrating that? And like, oh, I'm going to ask you to be open and to open up more, because celebrations are one of the biggest and best things that you can do for yourself and for others. It helps you take time to understand your journey. It also helps you take time to be in the present and celebrate what you have accomplished. And there's nothing too big or too small that you can't celebrate. Celebrate every single little win and help build yourself up, build your confidence up, build your business up, because you deserve it. Like every little thing, as far as like maybe you worked past a fear in reaching out to people that you were scared to reach out to. Celebrate that. Like that's something that you had to do work in personal development to work through and past that fear, right? You've reached the rank of premier, and you know, your gold congratulates you, and you're just like, oh, thank you. I know it's just premier. It is not just premier, you guys. It is huge. Please make sure that you sit in those ranks. Um, that's why we celebrate director, executive. Executive is a foundational rank of premier, right? Elite is huge. Elite's the first foundational rank, and elite is the, like, you, in order to be silver or gold, sorry, silver or, yeah, silver, you need to have 3 elites. Celebrating silver is a huge, huge rank because it's the first rank of leadership, right? And doTERRA starts to recognize you as a leader. In order to be diamond, all you have to do is create 4 silvers. So celebrate all the little things, stay present. There's no celebration that's too small, because you did work to get there, okay? So also, my first leadership retreat ever, you guys know her, the Essential Mermaid, who is now Citrine and Sage. She did a talk for the breakout group that I went to on celebrating. And she was like, we celebrate everything, we celebrate as a team. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm doing something right. If Kim does that, I'm like doing it. And if she says I should keep doing it, then I'm going to keep doing it. So it's not just me, it's in general, like celebrating is something that's so great and so positive for you in not only your business, but in your life, and to celebrate others as well. Okay. Awesome. Oh, you guys celebrate everything, everything. Even, okay, so Alexis, one day when you're a mom, you're gonna have to celebrate, like, I gave birth. Like, you gotta celebrate that because it's freaking hard. You have to celebrate you got your baby to latch on, you know? So the more that we can practice the celebration now, the more that'll help you guys through life even more. So celebrations are huge. I even throw my babies a birthday party for 6 months. 6 months birthday. We do his birthday party. Like, I'm huge on celebration. And it also helps bring in, you know, your family and your support system, because that's also their celebration as well. So don't let them miss out on that celebration with you, you know? Awesome. Mikaela did 6 month celebration for Nalu as well. Okay. So, oh, sorry, the lighting is so bad. Okay, maybe here. Yay! Okay, team celebrations. Did I do this right? Am I on the right page? Yes, I am. I posted this on Instagram. You guys can go on and celebrate each other. Oops. I'm over the moon at how much growth we've had this past month. I'm so proud of this team. I'm proud of all the classes that we did to support our community and teach on the magic of essential oils, right? We upped our basic classes. We started continued education. I can't thank you guys enough for being part of that. If you guys don't help me in those parts of like getting people to classes and helping me teach continued education, and now we're doing DMC accountability group and all the other things, I don't think I could do all this. So I appreciate you for letting me be your leader and your mentor and kind of like paving that way and starting these events. But you guys are the ones that are showing up and supporting it and helping teach and bringing your people to it. So I appreciate you. I'm proud of each of you for stepping up during a time where people need us most, and took care of yourself so that we can continue our work, right? I know it's been overwhelming for all of us in this pandemic. I know we've gone through a lot of transitions, but as it's shown, you guys are stepping up into the role of people need us, and you can't do that if you don't take care of yourself, of your body, of your mind, of your family. And so you stepped up where people needed us, and you also stepped up to take care of yourself. So congratulations. Our team had the highest sales we've ever had in a month and added 200 new members, which also means 200 new homes have oils. So our OV was 200,000. I've never seen it that high. I think the highest we've ever gone is like 100,000. Usual months is like 70, around there, 70 grand, 200 grand. And the highest enrollments we've ever had, 200 new enrollments. The highest before that was like around 100. So we pretty much doubled in everything we've ever done. It's crazy, I know. And Alexis, we were in our leaders group chat, and she's like, we're gonna break 100, 150 or something. And I'm like, I doubt it. I was like, no. The next day we were at 150. Yeah, Alexis, I was like, wow. It's amazing. And that's all of you guys. Okay, so congratulations to all of us. And thank you for those who are members with us. I, of course, don't ever want to forget about our customers. Our customers create our pipeline. Okay. So some fresh ranks. Director is 1000 OV. That means that you are enrolling people and you're getting some people on LRP as well. So it's not an easy rank to reach. 1000 PV of director. Robin Tanaka, woohoo! Tiana Lukela, Charmaine Butak, Raquel Aki, Christina Okimoto, Stephanie Warner, Star Barnes, Caitlin Barcoma, all reached the rank of director in April. And so we just want to take a second and celebrate you guys. Again, it's not an easy thing, and that's 1000 OV in your organization. Congratulations. Executive rank is 2000 OV. Again, it's not an easy one to hit. And I love celebrating executive because in order to be a premier rank, you are going to make 2 executive legs. In order to be gold rank, you're going to have 3 premiers with 2 executive each in order to be gold rank. So you have to have 6 executives. So executive is a big rank, and we want to celebrate you guys. Jalen, long time coming, Jay. Jalen hit executive last month. Beth Lemon, Precious Yasay, Ilana Wilson, Chantel Legse, Rachel Gascon. Woohoo, you guys! Yes. Shalina Ann Keola, Ashley Tavares, Taryn Imai, Wailea Parmenter, Mary Yoshinaga, and Mikiala Akiona. Congratulations to you guys. Some of these have been wellness advocates for a while who broke past something in order to get to this rank. Others are brand new builders who had that drive and was willing to really go for it. So everyone's story is so different, and we want to celebrate you on whatever your journey is. Congratulations, executives. Elites, you got your own page because Elite is huge. Again, the first foundational rank in doTERRA. When we go through a business overview with someone, the first rank listed on there is Elite because that's where you're starting to make that 300 to 500 monthly income, right? Elite was the rank that I saw what was possible in doTERRA, and I quit my job because I was like, if I can be elite, I can be silver. Quit my job, and I put my head down and I focused and I got myself to those next ranks. Elite is a big rank, and I want to congratulate each of you who reached this rank of Elite. 3000 OV. Emily Murphy. Woo! And Mikaela, she's on here. Woohoo! Mikaela Carvalho Myers. Liloa Akoy Reber. Also, I'm so sorry if I say your name wrong. I'm doing my best. Brittany Gannigan. Woohoo! Shante Leah Pugal. Brianna Keo. Minlay Hueu. Woohoo! Ashley Lee. Kelly Mills. And Jennifer Wittig. Yes, you guys. So happy for you. Congratulations to our elites. Elite, huge. Foundational rank. To be silver, you're going to create 3 elites. If you can be elite, you can be silver. Awesome. Okay, and I also want to point out that we're seeing some people who went to convention reaching these ranks. Jalen went to convention, and now she's executive. Jennifer went to convention, and now she just hit elite. Huge. Okay, so onto our premiers. Premier rank is the first rank that gets a bonus in the leadership pool. When you're looking at the business the build guide, right? The breakdown of commissions, the compensation plan, please understand your compensation plans so that you can take advantage of what's available to you and how you can make your income in doTERRA. The better that you can understand the compensation plan, which includes your structure, your power of 3, your unilevel, your ranks, your fast start bonus, the more that you can get your income up. Not every silver is going to have the same pay because every silver is structuring their team differently and understanding their compensation plan differently. Okay. All right. So 7% of global profits get split up to pay out all of our leadership ranks. Premier rank, when I first started, I didn't get this bonus. And then my first leadership retreat, they announced that premier rank was now going to get an empowerment bonus. As long as you enroll one new enrollments each month with 100 PV, each month that you hit the rank of premier, you're going to get into the leadership bonus pools. Okay, so premier rank. In order to be this rank, you need to create, and you actually need to create a structure in your business now. Premier rank has 2 legs of executive that's personally enrolled to them. So that means that each of these women found a builder or placeholder and started to build out their 2 legs and put volume under there with their team. Maybe they have a team, maybe they have placeholders. Each person has a different story, but the fact of the matter is that these women hit premier rank and we're here to celebrate them. Okay. Ilikia Fergie, congratulations on premier. Ilikia went to convention. Yes. And then Peyton Cow, she hit premier. Congratulations, Peyton.
Yay!
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, I'm just so proud because she's been building to premiere for like a year and she like finally hit it. Like something sparked in her. I'm just like really happy for her.
Of course I'm in Target right now, but thank you. Thank you, Lex. Thanks,
Yeah. Congratulations, Peyton. Nobody talked this whole time, so my volume was super high on my AirPods. So that was my first like, whoa. But yes, thank you so much. Thank you. Congratulations, Peyton, and we're super happy to celebrate you. Woohoo! All right. Rochelle, this is Aiko's sister, you guys. Aiko's sister is a premier rank. Congratulations. And then Cherise Clem, we know her. We see her a lot on our group calls. Congratulations, Cherise. Woohoo! I love these pictures. I went through everyone's Instagrams to search for these pictures. They like spoke to me, so that's why I chose them. I hope you guys are okay with that. Jamie Coloma, congratulations on premiere. She's on Charity, Aiko and Charity's team. So if you haven't met her yet, I hope you get to. She's in Hilo. And then Ashley Cooper, congratulations on premiere. She is Naomi's sister. She's one of Naomi's qualifiers. So amazing. Michelle Fujii, congratulations on premiere. So proud of you. Woohoo! Michelle came to one of my very first classes and did not enroll with me. And I followed up for months. She finally enrolled. And then later on, she obviously turned into a builder. Awesome. Congratulations to Leah. Leah also went to convention 2 years ago with us. Congratulations on premiere, Leah. And then Todd, congratulations, Todd. These are Charities qualifiers. Woohoo! And then we have JC. Congratulations, new premiere. Yeah, she's one of Aiko's builders and she's in Hilo. And then we have Kareen's, one of Kareen's qualifiers, or is she a qualifier? She's on her team. But the fact that we have like my qualifiers teams now hitting these leadership ranks are so huge. And congratulations to Sid and her mentor leader, Kareen. Congratulations, you guys. Woohoo! Congratulations to all our new ranks, directors, executives, and elites and premiers. Okay, I have another one. Nobody move. Where is my other one? I couldn't combine them. I was having a hard time. Somebody help me with Canva. Okay. Now we're gonna head into our next ranks. So I just wanted to make sure that you guys make sure that we celebrate. We have 4 participants in Diamond Club, and that's huge. First of all, I had no uplines in Diamond Club. I've never even knew what Diamond Club was. I've heard about it, but I didn't understand it. And I had to go to a bunch of corporate talks when I went to the Hawaii incentive trip. There was breakouts at the end of the day. And so I went to a Diamond Club talk and to understand it for myself. And some of the best advice I got was, you know, do Diamond Club and get your team in Diamond Club. And the reason why I did Diamond Club was, one, to grow myself, but also to pave the way and be an example for my team. I don't want to ever ask you guys to do something that I'm not doing. So luckily, Aiko, Giselle, and Charity said yes to doing Diamond Club this season. And so I just wanted to give them a shout out. We just reached halfway and we still have 2 more months to go. And so just a little like round of applause to like boost them up and give them some motivation. You guys, Diamond Club is not easy. And congratulations and thank you for doing this and be an example for the rest of our team as well. I hope all of you take advantage of Diamond Club the next time it runs, because it can be major for your business. Okay. Now we're going to go into silver and gold, and I would love if each member can share that reach these newer ranks. Congratulations to our fresh silver, our only silver from last month. Her name is Corrine Miller. If you guys don't know her yet, but most likely you do, because she is very involved with our team, calls and trainings. And she went to convention this past year, another convention goer hitting one of those higher ranks. Congratulations to Corrine. She found me. She was buying some BOGOs. During BOGO week, I offer my wholesale membership and let people order with me, and I'll order BOGO. And it pays off, you guys. Like once in a while, every BOGO I'll offer my wholesale discount. And I ordered for Corrine. She was ordering every day. And I was like, Corrine, you might want to get a membership. At the end of BOGO week, she's like, yep. So she not only ordered BOGO, she got a membership after that. And then she's like, oh yeah, I'm going to do this business too. Like, oh, okay. It was me trying to keep up with her, I think. But Corrine, you have been such a light, and I am so thankful that you've joined our team, and you bring so much energy and so much support into the rest of our team. And you obviously do your personal development because you keep yourself high in order to give to others. And so thank you and congratulations on your very well-deserved new rank of silver. Woo! I would love for you to share anything you'd like, anything about your team, and anything that you're thankful for. Is she on here? Because I can't see anybody.
Oh, yes, I'm here. I'm like, oh my God, wait. I don't want to talk anymore because I'm going to cry. But I'm going to keep it short because I probably can ramble. But I just wanted to say thank you to all of you for always believing in me and inspiring me. And I shared this during Britt's team call, but I have a unique team. So like Ash said, I started off in the business. Sorry guys, take off my AirPod because I'm echoing. I started the business, like Ashley said. I went straight into my membership, straight into the business, and then, you know, started enrolling and sharing from there. And then like, I started just doing a lot of research on what I needed to do in order to reach these ranks. Like I seen Ashley and I'm like, she's a diamond. I want to be a diamond. Like no hesitation, you guys. I was like, I don't even care how I'm going to get there, how I'm going to talk to people. I'm just going to, you know, I want to get to where she is because she was so inspiring. So I started sharing about even the business, like to all my best friends. So just a fun fact, everyone on my team, like all my builders, my sharers, my qualifiers, they're my best friends. Like I went to high school with them. I've known them for years. Like, and they took a chance with me. They started doing the business, and look at them now. And, you know, I'm so thankful that I have them because I feel like, you know, everyone's journey is different. And I guess that's what I really appreciate about this business, that, you know, we all come from different backgrounds. You know, some of us work full-time, part-time, some of us stay at home. Some of us don't have builders yet, but yet you're still building this amazing structure and enrolling on your own, and that's amazing. And you know, there's teams like mine where they started with me from the beginning, so I guess we've all grown together. And I guess like I'm really grateful for that. And I mean, I started sharing and doing the business with oils because of this little guy here. And like I said, I knew I always wanted to be diamond. I always wanted to go for those higher ranks, but I guess what really pushed me was one, convention. Convention is life-changing because you get to see the magic literally behind, you know, the company you're using products of. And then also a couple months ago, I found out I was pregnant for the second time, and it was kind of like my kick in the ass, like, okay, you need to, what are you gonna do for them? What are you gonna leave behind for them? What legacy are you gonna have? Like, I enjoy the finer things in life. You know, I wanna travel, I wanna go to Target whenever I want and buy Hearth and Hand Magnolia home decor for our entire house. And I wanna get like lash extensions and buy whatever I want, you know. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that, because you know, you deserve to treat yourself, you deserve to treat your family, especially when you work. Guys, my glasses are fogging up because I'm tearing. And then also, you know, we like to travel, I want to build a home for our family. I want to have private school. I want to have the option of private school education, and I want to have a substantial savings, you know, because you never know what can happen. Like, you know, especially the times we're going in now, you know, some people don't have anything to fall back on. So I just want to prepare our life for that. And I guess not my only, but so like I said, we're all on different journeys. You know, we all approach this a different way. We all came in with a different understanding and a different why. But I think we can all agree on one thing, like for all of us that has reached these ranks, that it's all about your dedication, your heart, your commitment, and you know, your drive to just stay consistent no matter when times get hard. And I just wanted to share this one part that Britt shared. So little like backstory, I enrolled with Ashley first. Ashley placed me with Britt, who is amazing. She's my amazing upline and mentor. I love her. And, you know, we just clicked from the beginning. Like, we call each other soulmates because I felt like Ashley paired us so perfectly. And I feel like that's one in a million, and I just have to say that. But when I first started, we had this 3-way call, me, Ash, and Britt, you know, because I've never met Britt before. So it was kind of like, they're not gonna call it this, but it was a job interview. No, just kidding. So I was like so nervous, and they were like asking me questions, you know, just to kind of get a feel of, you know, the type of person I was and what I was gonna add to my own business, but as well as if we had the same views as each other, and even if we didn't, then we would still, you know, work with each other. But I remember so Britt had these questions, and she was asking, you know, like she had questions like, oh, if you had 3 words to describe yourself, what would it be? And she asked me, and I'm like, oh, is she serious? Like, what? But like, she shared with me that one of them was determined. And when she told me that, like last week, I was like, determined? Really? I said that? Wow, that's very interesting. And then she also shared that she asked me, how would she help me in my business without, you know, like overstepping her boundaries? Just how would she help me just grow? And you know what I told her, you guys? I was shook when she told me. I told her, never give up on me. I told her that I'm gonna have hard times, bad days. I'm gonna feel like I wanna quit sometimes and that this is hard. But I told her, you guys, I told her to never give up on me. Oh my God, I'm crying. And I feel like that's huge because it's like, ew, bye. because it's like when you have someone that just oh my god. Ew! It's recorded.
It's okay. That's why we're here.
So if you like have someone that just inspires you and is there for you, and like me and Britt grew up together in this business and she never gave up on me and neither did Ashley, like they told me from the beginning that I would be able to do this. And I mean, this business isn't easy, you guys. Like you're gonna come across your hardships and you know, it's all really a mindset thing. You're gonna go through things in your own personal life that's gonna make you not wanna move forward, or you're gonna have excuses, you know, of why you're not doing certain things. But like the end is so worth it. And you know, this isn't even the end. Like I'm gonna be a diamond. I'm gonna be a US founder. Sorry guys, I'm just putting it out there because I'm gonna. But like, I guess the one thing I just have to tell everyone is don't give up. Do not give up, because I mean, you come to these calls and you see what all of us offer you, and just don't give up because we got you. So I'm just telling each and every one of you guys, even if you're not on my team or my crossline sisters, my uplines, I will never give up on you. Whoa, okay, bye. I'm done. Thank you guys. Love you.
Thanks, Kareen. Thank you so much for sharing. She said a lot of powerful things, and so I hope that you guys picked up something that can support you in your business. And like I said in the beginning, like she's come to every call, she leaned into what is available to her as far as support, and then she's worked through, you know, the things that she's needed to work through to get here. So it was definitely like, you know, take advantage of what you guys have here in this team. I truly don't think that every other team out there is like this. So something else that she said was, I'm going to be a diamond and I'm going to be a US founder. Do you hear the confidence and just the intention? Like you have to set those goals, you guys. You have to set those goals. What's the worst thing that could happen? You don't make it, but what about all this? What if you do? And what about everything that you've done to get there? It is always, always growth and always positive for this doTERRA business and this doTERRA pipeline that you're building. And I think one of the best parts is what if you do make it? Like I've set that intention as well. I'm going to be diamond. And look what happened. Kareen said that I'm going to be silver. And I'm not stopping here. I'm going to be diamond. Like, so basically we're going to see her as diamonds pretty soon. So we'll all be here. But yes, congratulations on silver, Kareen. So, so proud of you. Okay, our next new rank is Alexis. Congratulations, Alexis. She's not ready. She's shaking her head at me. Okay, we're prepared to cry. We are. I don't want to put you too deep in. I don't want to like give you an intro and then you're not going to be okay, but I have to. So basically, Alexis is one of my leaders, one of my business partners, one of my qualifiers. In order to do this business and in order to reach your ranks, you have to take the time to, first of all, enroll customers and take care of them. Second of all, put the business out there and this opportunity out there and get people to join you in this business because you see something in them, you want to change their life. doTERRA has changed your life and you want others to do the same. And so as I found each of my qualifiers and my business partners, these are people who are willing to not just support their customers, but also support the rest of the team, whether it be their builders, their customers, or also my customers and my builders. And so I've been fortunate with timing to find each of my leaders, and 3 of my leaders have hit the rank of gold this month. One of them is Alexis. She's one of my qualifiers, and we cannot be a Blue Diamond team without her and her team, which is our whole team. So thank you guys so much. Alexis and I have known each other since that time when I shared with you guys that I thought I was in my dream job. So back at San Lorenzo Bikinis in those days, I actually interviewed her and hired her after Lizeth, the owner, said she wanted Alexis to be a store manager. I was like, okay, well, you trust me. I'm going to do that interview and I'll let you know what I think. And obviously, she was cut out, of course. Like, she has an amazing background in retail, and she became a store manager with San Lorenzo and then the district manager. And her and I created a friendship, and really, like, we were able to confide in each other a lot, right, Alexis? Like, it wasn't an easy company to be in. I know this is recorded. Don't share this with others. That wasn't an easy company to be in, and I think her and I aligned our values a lot, and then just being able to confide in each other through what we've seen and how to make a difference at that company together. And we've gone on a business trip together, and we were good friends. And so as I left the company, and she did Love Oils, she came back around to me. We connected again, and I'm so lucky and so fortunate to be able to work with her in this capacity, in this mission. Oh my gosh, like, what we were working in then compared to what we're now partnering in to do this work is like amazing. And I'm so thankful that we are reconnected and that we get to do this business together. And so congratulations to Alexis. I can see your face on my screen. Congratulations to Alexis on reaching your new rank of gold. I know this wasn't an easy journey for you. I'm gonna cry. I know it wasn't an easy journey for you, and you had to really, really make a leap to get to gold. Like, it was a big, big thing that you had to get through in order to reach this rank. So congratulations, and I'm really proud of you. Please share whatever you would like to.
I just want to note first that these two pictures here, the first one where I look super sassy, I felt super sassy. I was a sassy silver. This was when I hit silver for the first time. And I felt like, I can fucking do this. The crazy thing is, this was the last time I was truly active in my business, was when I hit silver. The second picture is gold, also during our anniversary. And I literally can't talk right now. But I think that quarantine really jolted me. My whole life, my dream job was to be in charge. That's my personality. I want to help people get to their goals and make a shit ton of money. I do that for my living. And I knew that when I joined retail, I was like, that DM, that regional manager, she's not doing her job good enough. That's going to be me one day. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to create a culture and environment that is good and healthy for my people. Because you don't often get that in retail. Shit. The second picture, that I think I'm realizing that that's not my dream job anymore. And that this is, I'm at a point where what am I going to invest my time into? A business that claims that they're going to take care of me through thick and thin, but when thick is there and thin is there, they're nowhere to be found? Or am I going to invest my time and energy into me and finally have that trust in myself that I can take care of myself better than anyone else can? And I'm that person that can one day take care of my family in that same way, that same fearlessness. And so it's funny that Ashley chose these two pictures, because this is night and day Alexis here. This is Alexis 1.0, and then you're seeing Alexis 2.0 here, right? You're seeing a girl who maybe doesn't have a deep why, but the why right now is to really just find your value and understand how that can trickle into my life. Maybe I can take the same vacations as Ben. Maybe I finally can have kids and take care of them and spend holidays with them, and so the second picture that you're seeing here is the Alexis that you're seeing now, putting into plans, finally, after 12 years, a first holiday season with her family. In 12 years, and that business did this. You guys are so lucky to be able to spend the holiday season with your family uninterrupted, and I finally get to have a piece of that. So, like Corinne said, don't give up. I've been doing this business for 2 years, and Ashley, when I told her I'm finally going for gold, was like, it's about damn time. And yeah, it's about damn time that I finally believed in myself. I finally trusted myself, more importantly, to be able to just take care of myself and take care of what my goals and dreams are. Because no one else is going to do that for you, unfortunately, except for you and this group of women here. So sorry for crying, but I did think that it was cool that Ashley chose these 2 pictures, because I want you guys to know there are going to be parts in your business where you're just going to give up. You're not going to think you're good enough. You're not going to think you have the time. You're not going to think that you have everything that you need to. But I just want you guys to remember this second picture where you do. You have that mindset of abundance, and you do have the time. You do have the resources, and you are worth it.
Thanks, Alexis. I know that's hard for you, and I know with timing right now with your job and everything, it's a little heavy. So if you guys could send her some love, she is probably, PacSun is going to be opening up again soon, so she's, you know, dealing with a lot right now. I know each of you, this pandemic is pulling you in different ways, and so you're all doing great and amazing. And thank you, Alexis, for sharing that. So yeah, I mean, I shared that from silver to gold, it was a big journey for Alexis. And so hopefully maybe we'll talk again one day about from silver to gold, because she is so good with strategy and giving tips that I feel like maybe on another call you could actually like give the tips of like how you did that leap from silver to gold, a whole different conversation. But I appreciate you again for coming and sharing your story a little bit. Congratulations to your team as well. Gold, all of basically every rank, it's also a group effort. It takes a lot for that person to grow and step into this new rank, but we also can't do it without our team. So thank you guys so much, and congratulations to Alexis and also the rest of your team on reaching gold. Yes. I didn't know about those photos, Alexis. That's so crazy that it just happened like that. The universe has our back. Okay. I just wanted to congratulate Naomi. She is actually in a call, and so I am not sure if she's going to be able to make it. She texted me. She's texting me right now, so she's going to try. I don't see her on. Oh, no, she's there. Here. Oh my God. I'm here. Yes. Okay, wait, sorry. Let me give you a really quick intro.
Okay.
I'm so happy that you're here, Naomi. Okay, I'm gonna cry again. I can't even handle this. I'm so proud of you. And again, another one, like you've been silver for a while, so it took a little leap and a journey for you to reach gold. And so I would love for you to share a little bit on that. And I chose a photo of you because first of all, you're so beautiful, and you're such an empowering woman, and for you to come and be on our team and share that with others is like such an honor to be a business partner with you. And then I chose a picture of your kids because all of the decisions that you make is really for their well-being, and you've had to make a lot of really tough decisions this past year for them. And to see you reach gold and to support you there was really big for me. And so thank you for letting me support you and be one of your business partners, and congratulations on gold.
Hi. Well, now you have me crying. I was hold on, baby, it's so hot. I'm trying to finish my last day in quarantine with the 3 of them in Maui. I just moved to Maui, and it was the hardest thing I've ever done. Whew. Well, I mean, not the hardest. Birth is harder, for sure. But I mean, trying to move in COVID with 3 kids by yourself. Hold on, who is here? See, we have people delivering things. Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much. Target has the best delivery in Maui. The only one that does same day. It's faster than Amazon. I'll just let you know that because I've had to pretty much furnish, half furnish the rest of our house and everything through the only supply system we have here, which is Target. Walmart doesn't do free ship or same day delivery, and neither does Whole Foods, and neither does Amazon out to country. Yay, your Band-Aids. Thank you. Okay, I'm on a call. Can we stop talking to Mom? Thank you. That is what my life is like. I know. Yes, gold was unexpected and definitely not my own doing at all. And I just told Amber Taylor and Ilikia a few days ago, last week, when I was trying to reschedule mentor calls with them finally, now that I'm a little more settled. And they both said to me, we actually want to do it on our own. Like, we don't want to be mentored. We want to be your business partner. We want to be treated as your, basically just, they are ready. That's what they were saying. And they were so cute because they said, this is not a breakup text, but we're ready. We don't need you to push and pull us anymore. And and they were like, I hope you're not hurt that you don't want to do mentor calls. And I was like, it's about fucking time. Like, can you just do it already? Because I can't. I have way too much shit going on. So no, I was not upset. I was like, oh, thank God. Like, let's go, let's do this. And they both just pulled in so much. Amber is actually under one of my best friends who doesn't really do the business. She kind of does, but she's not really active like Amber. And Amber has actually been the one that hit Premier first in that leg. And she got so close that she deserves it. Anyway, she was at like 4,555. She was like less than 500 PV from hitting her goal Premier. So I'm just giving it to her anyway. I mean, and it was interesting because I've been so MIA the last 3 months. I know I told a lot of you that I went through a separation, and I told Ashley a lot along the way that, you know, I had kids really fast. I was only 6 months together with my husband, and we had babies without even living together. I got pregnant like in 6 months, and we moved in together really fast, and there was so much that we didn't get to establish the foundation. And so it's just interesting because you see in this business how much foundation relationships are essential to having success in the long term. You can get away with silver, and you can get away with elite or something that allows you to pull all the weight yourself. You can get away with that for a long time. You can pull all the weight for a long time, but you're not going to be bringing in the same amount that you would if you were to have a team that really supported you and were carrying their own weight and willing to be responsible and be honest with themselves. And it's the same thing in your marriage. It's the same thing with your business partners, right? You can have a partner or a business team. Not right now. Not right now. Thank you. And they can, you know, they can help, or they can do some of it for you, but until they really are willing to take on the responsibility and pull in their own weight and have their own views that might not be the same as yours, but they're willing to own it, and they're willing to take responsibility for whether that's their own success or their own failure. It's the same thing in a marriage. It can't be successful until you have those people, and you have those people that are, maybe it's going to be a long time. Like Amber took a long time. Ilikia took not as long, but she took a lot longer than she thought. She was so like, I am going to do this from the get-go. She thought like 3 months in, she was like, I'm going to be Premier like this, like the first 6 months. And, you know, when you're building relationships with people and you're learning to be responsible, a lot of people just don't realize how much work that takes, and how much self-reflection that takes, and how it's really about your entire life has to reflect all your values. You cannot have an image to the world of something and then be living something else, and you cannot be preaching something if you're not doing it, right? And I think that's the difference between what Silver and Gold happened, was that even though I was really refined and I did a lot of self-development, I do self-development. I'm very like spiritual and very to the point and very honest, but my partners were not. And it was in all ways my marriage partner especially, but my business partners were, I had a couple that kind of flaked out on me, and the ones who ended up sticking around and the ones who actually ended up taking the lines were not my top girls. They were the ones that were like lower in the legs, and they were ones given to me by other people, and it wasn't who I expected. And my sister too. My sister, of course, like pulled it in, but it was my sister's mother-in-law that also like just ranked up so much PV and enrollments. Surprisingly, it's the people that you don't always choose who are actually the ones who really are best for you, right? Kind of like you just have to trust that whatever you're putting out there, you're going to attract back. And the people that ended up pulling in all their reins and becoming my best friends and my best teammates was not who I chose or who I thought or who I had been hoping for. And so really what I saw was who I really am was coming back in these people. And the people that came back to me that ended up being completely loyal and completely true to me are so admirable that why the hell would I want anyone else? Like, why was I ever investing my time into those other people, right? Because that's essentially what you find out in this business, is that you might really want something and have your eyes so fixed on it and so stubborn about it's that person, it's that time, it's this place. And when you kind of just instead go inward and are really honest about, well, I really want a life like this. This really stresses me out. I shouldn't have this in my life. This really makes me feel sick, right? It's just like food. When you choose food, you might love McDonald's, but if you eat too much of it, well, you're going to feel shitty and you're going to gain weight and get bloated. So you start to learn not to do those things to yourself, right? You start to learn, well, that is causing me stress. That is not healthy for me. Instead of getting mad at everyone else or blaming everyone else, you need to start saying, well, then I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to choose that person. I'm not going to choose that lifestyle. I'm not going to take on that extra load. I'm not going to go to that place that doesn't feel good, right? And I'm not going to listen to the lies, and I'm not going to pretend that that's who that person is, or I'm not going to, they can't handle it. I'm not going to push them to handle it because they're not able to. And I found that with my business partners, and I found that with my husband, that he wants so badly to be who I need, and I'm just so much stronger, and I'm just so much more honest, and he's not. And he wants to so badly, and he has begged and pleaded, and we've gone to counseling. But it's kind of the same thing I found out with business partners. You can want something for someone and they can want it, but if they're not willing to do the hard work themselves, it's not going to happen. And you can't push them and you can't force them, and you just have to trust that the people that are really supposed to be your team and supposed to be your family and supposed to be your partners, they are the ones that are going to stick around and show up. And it's not something you have to chase, right? I don't have to chase these people. They're going to on their own say, hey, I want to be your business partner. I don't want you to mentor me. Right? And on their own, they're going to be like, hey, I'm trying to enroll people and I need help. Or, hey, I want to be like you. Or, I want to do this with you. You don't have to make them or mold them or really like, it shouldn't be so hard to have that real family and that real support system just show up for you. If it's real, they will. And it's worth waiting for. We made mistakes earlier where we invested so much into people and pushed so hard, and we wanted to reach ranks faster than they were ready for, and it wasn't true. It wasn't real because they weren't ready, and it wasn't right for us. And so you just have to trust that the right people are going to come on their own time, right? And that it's worth waiting for. And these girls helped me so many other ways morally, just to stay grounded and to be able to talk and open up and not be judged, because I didn't judge them. They wouldn't judge me, because I helped them when they were feeling weak and vulnerable. They helped me. because I physically showed up and, you know, would do things for them. They would physically show up and do things for me because I would, you know, buy into their line or put people in their line. Then they did it to each other to help me. So in the end, it was Ilikia that was helping her cross line to bring in more enrollments, not me. To help me to reach my goal, they were doing it behind my back. I didn't even know that they were giving each other enrollments and giving each other orders just to fill in for me while I was trying to survive 3 kids and single mom life and COVID. You know? So, and Ashley Kemma is so much deeper than she was when I first met her. And I think that's where, you know, you're attracted to people for a reason. And I think there was something in me that just trusted her, and you just have to go with that. You just have to trust your gut and just know that something is feeling good, that you should go with it, even if you don't always agree or you don't understand. And there's many times that I watched her do things that I thought was too aggressive or was not quite true to her own wants. And she on her own found it. And, you know, you just, same thing. You have to just be honest and be okay with the pace that you're at and be okay with everything is not perfect, because it never is, right? But relationships are worth it more than what it looks like on the outside. And Gold was by far not anything I planned or did. It was all my team and Ashley Kemma, and I didn't do anything. It was just like the whole last year of me giving to all these people who ended up giving back to me when I needed it the most. And when I had nothing, and they all just gave me whatever they could in their energy and their spirit and in enrollments and in whatever orders they could. I did nothing. I did nothing at all this last month and a half. I couldn't. I was trying to pack a house with trying to escape I was trying to escape, but my husband was stalking me with a 7-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 2-year-old who turned 3 during COVID. And Amber came and cleaned my house. Even though she doesn't want to clean anymore, she did for me. And she took home half my things because I couldn't ship it. So I just gave her like the remaining cubbies and whatever else was in my house. And Ilikia just on her own did switches, did paperwork, like did trainings. She reached out to people that she didn't enroll that were in her leg, and she connected and she mentored them. My sister straight just bought things for my house and set up, you know, logistics for me, and had my mother-in-law actually help like unpack things and physically do work here and organize my family to support me. And then my sister still enrolled people and she still was able to hit her goal with that and 2 other jobs. And I was at first just saying to her, you know, thank you so much for, I'm so proud of you. That's what I was saying first, was I'm so proud of you. Like, I can't believe you did that with 2 jobs. And she was like, I didn't do it for me. She's like, I wanted you to make money so that you're not stressed out. And, you know, that just says so much. When you really care about people, that's all that really matters, right? It doesn't really matter if it's you making money. It's more like that satisfaction of knowing that your whole team is ride or die, right? That they will come during COVID to your house and clean your shit and risk their own family so that you can be okay, and that they're gonna stay up at night to text you and do therapy sessions when you're right in the midst of your pain, and they got kids too, and that during COVID they're gonna go through Craigslist and risk it all with not even knowing if you're gonna pay them back, and you know, physically carry things, even though there's not really like the option or the okay to do it. They're going to break all the rules for you. Those are ride or dies, and those do not just come because you want them. They come because Right, those are gifts. Those are gifts in this. And I'm just so grateful to all of you.
Thanks, Naomi. I love how each person is sharing because you can see the different stories and the different journeys. Everyone's story is different, right? So Naomi, I love how you hit golds because she naturally hit it after pouring and pouring into her team for years. And she's been a silver for a long time, really solid silver. And so that gold was just her team up leveling and all of her customers with their LRP orders. So you definitely deserved it. I don't want you to think that you did nothing, but you know, last month it was all of her, what she's done come into fruition. Congratulations again to Naomi and her team on gold. Yay! Brittany is next, and I know that it's 1 o'clock, but I'm still gonna have her share. I don't want you to feel pressured by the amount of time left, Britt, don't worry. We also have one more gold, and that is Charity, but she hasn't been able to come to the Tuesday calls, and so she's not on this call either. And so I just want to take a second to really celebrate Charity real quick. Super proud of her, super proud of her. Always love the relationship that I've had with her, and you know, her always showing up. She's another one, shows up to every call, every group thing, every event. Myself, Eichel, and her, and then Noelle, we went to leadership retreat together last year, and it was so special, and I am just so happy to see her reach that new rank of gold. It's been a long time coming, and so I just wanted to give that shout out to Charity and really congratulate you and celebrate her. Congratulations on gold, Charity. It's amazing. Okay. I'll announce that top enrollers real quick. Last month was Aiko, Kareen, Shauna, Charity, Precious, Lay, Ilana, Janine, Raquel, Sydney, and Chantel. Congratulations on our top enrollers. Woohoo! Okay, Britt, our last gold, I'm going to have you share, and then we'll wrap up our call. Congratulations to Britt for reaching the rank of gold. You know, I want to note that she's someone who has set diamond as her goal from day one. And so last month she reached silver, and the next month she reached gold. I know it's kind of unheard of, but she's done the things to set her team up to reach this rank and these ranks so quickly, especially with setting that diamond goal at the very beginning. Britt is my newest leg, my 5th leg. And so like Naomi says, you attract different people at different times. And so my last 2 legs, Alexis and Britt, really came in. I knew that they would be leaders, and I knew that they would be business partners, and I wouldn't have to, you know, just different. Everyone's different. And as you find each new business partner, they will be different because you are different. And so Brittany, full force, knew she was going to be diamond day one. I knew she was going to be my next leader qualifier. And again, timing, I was ready to go for blue diamonds. Been building that for over a year, and it's been amazing to see your journey, Britt, and I am so proud of you. Congratulations on gold. Congratulations to your team. You have a silver. Karina's your silver qualifier. Like, that's huge. And so I'd love if you could share your story and any pieces of advice that you have with the team.
Okay, thanks guys. Thanks everyone for coming. Gosh, I literally feel like I'm not ready for this. Like, I know I've been like trying to prep because I know you were gonna ask us, and I think I'm never ready to really celebrate myself because I'm terrible at celebrating myself. Like, Ash always has to text me when we close a month, did you do something to celebrate yourself? And I always have to be like, I had a good dinner and I had some wine. She's like, no, like, go and celebrate. So it's hard for me to celebrate because I feel like same with Naomi, it's not just my doing, like it's totally a team effort, and it's everyone pulling together that I think was unimaginable to have such a successful month from like silver to go to gold. That was like major. But I think one thing Ash reminded me of is my journey's a little bit different from everybody's because, and we all have our own stories and our own, you know, reasons why we started the business. So I started the business. I sat down with her. I remember this very clearly. And I was like, we're going to sit down at this restaurant that we're at and we are going to celebrate. And a year from now, and I'm going to be diamond. She's like, oh, okay, Brittany. And I planned and planned and planned. I remember I kept sending her photos of all my plans. And I'm like, hey, this month I'm going to hit elite. I'm going to hit premier in 2 months. And then she's like, when are you hitting gold? I'm like, okay, June, July, I'm hitting gold. You're going to be a blue diamond. And then we're going to go from there and you're going to run and we're going to help get me to diamond in a year. She's like, okay. Then life hits. And shit gets hard when you realize that there's work to be done. Like I thought, you know, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to do this. I'm like hitting the ranks within, you know, the first couple of months of me starting my business. This is awesome. People want to enroll with me. And then shit got hard. Lots of roadblocks. I felt down so many times that I would tell Ashley, I'm canceling class. And she's like, why? I was like, nobody RSVP'd. I feel terrible. I don't want to do the class. So many times, so many months of 0 enrollments. And I like would cry about it because I'm like, what am I doing wrong? If I'm doing all the things in my business, what am I doing wrong? And I couldn't understand. And I started like going down that rabbit hole of, you know, I see everyone having great months in BOGO month and I have a shitty month. Like I never understood the excitement of BOGO because I never had that experience. And I had to do a lot of self-reflection, a lot of personal development. And I think the one thing that kind of got me through was everyone here. Like, I can't tell you how many times it just meant so much to me that somebody texted me, not over Instagram, not over, you know, like our team calls, but somebody texted me to say, how are you? Are you okay? And I think when you genuinely care for somebody and you support them, even if they're not even on your team, it's Crossline sisters that are texting me that like got me through my day. Cause I was like, oh my God, it's people that I'm not trying to be like, okay, how do I do this? How do we make goals? How do we do this? And it's Crosslines and support teams and communities that show up unexpectedly. So I have to thank you guys because I think I couldn't have hit it without you. Like silver is hard and I worked on it for a year from Premier, but what gold was even harder. And it's proving to be, you know, something that we accomplished, but something we have to still accomplish because every month is a new month, right? And there's seasons into how we are. I think similar to how Alexis was, this total COVID-19 pandemic kicked me in the ass. I work full time and this job made me realize like there's more to my life. I have more purpose. Convention was a huge thing for me. I realized, and I told Ash, like, this is where I'm meant to be. Like somebody randomly told me I'm in the wrong line. I distinctly remember this because I texted Ash when this happened. Somebody told me I'm in the wrong line for registration. And I was like, no, I'm not. And I was standing next to Kareen and Ilikea. I was like, no, I'm not. Oh, and Jalen was there too. We're like, no, we're in the right line. She's like, no, I'm only talking about you. You're supposed to go in that line. And she was talking about like the silver and above line. And I was like, oh my God, thank you, but I'm not there yet. And she's like, are you sure? Like, I think you got it wrong. And it's people who see that spark. So if you see sparks in people, admire them for all they are, because there's a reason why they have a spark. And there's a reason why you're attracted to it, right? Like law of attraction. We attract people that we are putting out there, and they are coming to you in the same respect. So when you see sparks, gotta run with it, because you'll be amazed at what things can happen. Like I didn't know what I could do to help people in this pandemic. I didn't, but I wanted to find a way. And it's not only through oils and teaching classes and getting things into their home, but I'm so blessed to have a company that like wants to donate. Like, I think that's my package that my dogs were just barking about. Like, kits that they are sending for frontline employees that I and our team gets to say they are from us. It's not just me, it's from us. And that's huge. Like, I was finally reconciling with my sister-in-law, who I like, if you know me, you know that's a hard task that can't be done without tequila. So know that, like, I'm finally starting to reconcile, and it's because you realize there's more to life than just being upset. And you realize that they are hurting just as much as you are. Like, she's a frontline employee that has to leave her daughter, who's 5, to go to work every day and work at the hospitals to test people for COVID. And then she has to come home, and she's a single mom to her daughter who she can't even hold because she has to disinfect herself before she hugs her daughter goodnight. So know that you have a purpose. You'll find it. Whether it is you love dogs and you want to talk about oils and dogs for the rest of your life, you can do that. Or, you know, you want to help elderly, because, girl, I'm finding all the elderly people wanting to use oils now. It's like amazing. You'll find your people, and it may take a while because maybe they don't know they need you yet. But don't give up. If Ash didn't give up on me, I don't think I'd be here. To be honest, I don't. So thank you, Ash, for never giving up. Thank you to my team, because without you guys, I honestly don't think I could do this. Like, I was amazed. I kept texting Ashley every single day, like, somebody else is wanting to, like, increase their goal. Like, what is happening? Everyone wants to level up. What is happening? And she's like, okay, it's gonna be fine. And you know what it is? It will be fine. Everything happens for the right reason. So thank you to my team, because without you folks, I could not do this. And thank you folks for giving me purpose. Thank you for everyone on this call for giving me a community that I can cry to, because I can't cry to my family about this. Thank you for texting me. Thank you for being concerned, because, you know, like, shit got real last month. Family was lost. I almost lost my job. I had to study for an exam to be able to qualify for my regular full-time job. And we hit gold. Thanks, you guys. Thank you, Britt. Congratulations again on gold. Naomi wants to share. Yes.
That what Brittany didn't mention is that she also broke COVID for me, and she totally used her Hawaiian Airlines discount and helped to get all my stuff on freight within like a week's warning at random. And she did like a whole solid 3-4 hours at the, like, skipping her job, don't tell, like risking her job for me because I couldn't, with all the restrictions of the shipping, Young Brothers and all of the boats weren't allowing you to upload your own boxes. You couldn't ship anything without buying the entire container. I would have to purchase the entire 20 by 20 container and hire a trucking company to do all the to and from with my like little apartment. They would block the entire apartment. I had no other option but air. And it was Brittany that was like, yeah, I can do it. And she got the rates, and she like argued the rates with me and like gave me the employee discount, and, you know, did small talk with the brother that I think kind of had a crush on her. I don't know, but she like, you know, flirted her way to get us like compacted bulk space so that we didn't have to pay as much, just to save me a few $100s, and just like support system. And it was like a Thursday afternoon, or I don't know, it was like I literally left within 3 days of that, and I couldn't have done that without her. So let me just tell you that this woman is amazing, the amount of things that she does, and I am her cross-eyed. I'm not like, she doesn't have any obligation to me, and she did that just because. And she was even going to give me her buddy pass for flying my kids out on standby, and she was going to come to the airport with me. And then thank God my other girlfriend could help, and I just had asked her, since she was already working at the airport, I was like, you're already exposed at the airport, maybe that's okay, I don't know. And she was still willing, and just like the type of people that are in this circle, right, that are willing to do that for each other. She has no obligations to do that. She risked her job, right? Thank you, Brittany.
I'm so proud of you guys. My team. You guys are all my team. I'm so proud of you. And I'm so honored to be here with you and support you all and believe in you and hold that belief for you on those days that you don't have that for yourself. So before I cry some more, I am super honored to be your guys' upline and your mentor. And I love y'all so much. And thank you for coming to our celebration call. I hope you picked up a lot of stuff from this call. And I'll let you guys go. I'll see you next Tuesday for, we'll get back to business, okay? We'll get back to business next Tuesday. Our work isn't done, like Britt said. We have to work hard to solidify these ranks and these incomes and keep making a difference. And also, we've all found a lot of new builders that we have to give more love to and belief to, because most of them don't have that strong belief in themselves quite yet. Our work is not done. We have a lot to do. 2 more months of Diamond Club for you guys to get that enrollment promotion for your people. Let's do this. Do whatever you need to do. Personal development, spend some time with your family, self-care, because we got work. Okay. All righty, you guys. Love you all. I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye.